As we look back on our lives, it's hard not to notice the journey we've traveled, filled with memories, challenges, accomplishments, and sacrifices. For many of us, the center of life revolved around our children, raising them, caring for them, guiding them through life's stages. The days were filled with the noise of their laughter, the chaos of getting them ready for school, the joy of watching them grow into their own unique selves. But one day, everything changes. Your children grow up, they move out, they start lives of their own, and suddenly, the house feels quieter. There are no more school runs, no more dinner time chatter, no more hustle and bustle of family life. You look around and realize that for the first time in many years, your home feels empty, and with that emptiness comes a sense of uncertainty. What now becomes the question you begin asking yourself. This transition is not uncommon. As parents, we dedicate much of our time, energy, and heart to our children. It's easy to get lost in their lives and forget to nurture our own needs and desires. But once they are no longer dependent on us, many of us find ourselves struggling to define our purpose and our next steps. This is a moment that many people don't know how to navigate. But here's the good news. This phase of life, while it may seem overwhelming at first, is also filled with endless possibilities. Yes, the house may be quieter and you may feel like something significant is missing, but this is also the time for you to rediscover yourself, the time to focus on your own happiness, your own passions, and to create new purpose and meaning in your life. Imagine the years you spent raising your children, always putting their needs first. You did so much for them and you loved every minute of it. But now it's time for you to focus on you. This doesn't mean abandoning your role as a parent or forgetting about your children, but it does mean that it's time to reconnect with the things that once brought you joy and fulfillment before you became a full-time caretaker. The idea that we have to find joy after our children leave the nest might sound daunting, but it doesn't have to be. You have a lifetime of experiences, interests, and dreams that are just waiting to be rediscovered. It's never too late to explore new hobbies, reconnect with old ones, or focus on your health and well-being. There's no right way to embrace this phase of life. The key is finding what brings you joy and being open to new opportunities that will enhance your quality of life. Many people believe that once their children leave, they enter a phase of life that's somehow less significant or less fulfilling. But that's not true. What I want to share with you is that the best years of your life are still ahead of you. Your 50s, 60s, and beyond are not a time of slowing down. They are a time for new beginnings. They are a time for embracing freedom, rediscovering your passions, and finding joy in the small things that matter the most. In this video, we're going to explore how you can begin to find joy in your life after your children have grown up and moved on. I'll share with you some of the steps you can take to reclaim happiness, purpose, and fulfillment, and how these steps can lead to a life that's vibrant, meaningful, and filled with joy. It's all about creating the life you want, not waiting for it to come to you. It's important to recognize that you've given so much of yourself to your family, and now it's your time to shine. You don't need to feel guilty about wanting to put your needs first. In fact, it's one of the most empowering things you can do. Reconnecting with your passions, your interests, and your well-being is not only good for you, but it's also good for your family. When you prioritize your own happiness and health, you'll be able to show up in even more meaningful ways for the people you love. The journey of rediscovery might seem overwhelming, but the truth is, it can be an exciting and rewarding experience. And the first step is simple recognizing that you deserve this time for yourself. You've earned it, and it's okay to start focusing on your own happiness and fulfillment. You don't have to wait for life to come to you. You can go out and make it happen. After your children grow up and begin their own lives, it's natural to feel that a significant part of your life has changed. The sense of emptiness and loneliness starts to creep in as your home feels quieter, and you may wonder what's left for you. You may have spent years prioritizing your family's needs, but now with your children out of the nest, the question arises, what now? However, this phase is not something to dread. It's an opportunity to rediscover yourself, find new passions, and create joy in your life again. Rediscovering joy after your children have grown up doesn't have to be difficult, but it does require you to be proactive and shift your perspective on life. You won't be able to go back to the past, but you can build a new life filled with exciting, enriching experiences. The important thing is that you prioritize yourself, reconnect with the things you love, and take the time to enjoy the moments that bring you happiness. Chapter 1. Reconnect with your hobbies and passions. One of the things many people overlook while raising children is their own hobbies and passions. Those activities you once loved may have been put on hold for years while you focused on your family. But now, with more time on your hands, this is the perfect opportunity to reconnect with your interests or try new ones. Whether it's painting, playing a musical instrument, reading, or gardening, there's always something you can reignite. You might consider signing up for an art class, dusting off your old guitar, or dedicating some quiet time each evening to reading. These hobbies don't just provide entertainment, they also help you connect with yourself, reduce stress, and improve your mental health. Re-engaging with your passions makes you feel vibrant, joyful, and empowered. Chapter 2. Rebuild your social connections. After your children leave home, you may find that you've lost touch with friends or family as much of your time was spent raising them. Maintaining and rebuilding these relationships is crucial for emotional well-being and combating loneliness. Don't wait for others to reach out. Take the initiative to reconnect. It might be as simple as meeting an old friend for coffee, hosting a gathering, or joining a community group. Spending time with others, whether it's friends or family, provides a sense of belonging and connection. Even if you don't have a large social circle, making time for meaningful interactions can dramatically improve your happiness. When you re-establish these relationships, you also bring more joy and support into your life. 3. Focus on your health and physical well-being. A healthy body is the foundation for a joyful life. After raising children, it's easy to let self-care fall by the wayside, but this phase offers the perfect chance to prioritize your health. Starting with small steps, you can incorporate exercise and healthy habits into your routine. Exercise doesn't have to be intense or time-consuming. Simple activities like walking, stretching, yoga, or even swimming can make a huge difference. As you begin to care for your body more intentionally, you'll notice an increase in energy, mood improvement, and better overall well-being. Additionally, eating nutritious foods, more fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and drinking plenty of water will fuel your body and boost your immune system. Taking care of your body is one of the best ways to enjoy life to the fullest. A fit and healthy body also improves your mental clarity and emotional balance, which allows you to better enjoy each day. It's about finding activities that suit you and are enjoyable rather than forcing yourself into a strict regimen. 4. Explore new things and continue learning. Retirement, or the empty nest stage, offers you time to explore new hobbies, take on learning projects, or discover something you've always wanted to try but never had the time for. Whether it's learning a new language, trying a cooking class, or exploring a new artistic endeavor, lifelong learning keeps your mind sharp and gives you something to look forward to. Taking up a new hobby or learning new skills can spark creativity and keep you engaged with life. It could be anything from starting a DIY project at home to taking an online course or joining a photography group. These activities not only stimulate the brain, but also provide a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment, boosting your self-esteem and enriching your social interactions. Factor 5. Enjoy the simple moments. Sometimes the greatest joys in life come from the simplest moments. Whether it's enjoying a peaceful morning cup of tea, watching the sunset, or spending time with a loved one, these moments are where you can truly find contentment. Too often we chase big achievements and overlook the little things that make life meaningful. By learning to appreciate and savor the small moments, you can fill your life with gratitude. Even something as simple as taking a moment each day to reflect on the positive aspects of your life can make a big difference in how you feel. Try to slow down and enjoy the little pleasures, whether it's a walk in the park, a hug from a grandchild, or just watching your favorite TV show. These moments of stillness and contentment add layers of joy and fulfillment to your life. In conclusion, rediscovering joy after your children have grown up doesn't have to be a daunting task. By re-engaging with your passions, rebuilding relationships, prioritizing your health, exploring new hobbies, and appreciating life's simple pleasures, you can create a fulfilling and vibrant life. This phase is an opportunity for you to start fresh, focus on what brings you happiness, and live life with intention and excitement. You've raised your children, and now it's time to raise your own joy and fulfillment. The best years of your life are still ahead of you, and with these simple steps, you'll find the joy that's always been within you. When your children grow up and start their own lives, it's natural to feel like a significant part of your life has changed. The feeling of emptiness and loneliness starts to creep in as the house feels quieter, and you may wonder what's left for you. For years, you prioritized your family's needs, but now with your children out of the nest, the question arises, what now? However, this phase doesn't have to be something to dread. It's actually a wonderful opportunity to rediscover yourself, find new passions, and create joy in your life again. Rediscovering joy after your children have grown up doesn't have to be difficult, but it does require you to be proactive and shift your perspective on life. You won't be able to go back to the past, but you can create a new life filled with exciting, enriching experiences. The important thing is to prioritize yourself, reconnect with the things you love, and take the time to enjoy the moments that bring you happiness. The first step is understanding that your life is far from over. You can still find happiness and meaning in each day, even if your children are no longer living under your roof. You don't need to hold on to past memories or regret lost time. Instead, you can create new moments and live fully in the present. The world is still full of opportunities for you to reinvent yourself and explore new things that bring you joy. The story of a mother I know can illustrate this. After her children grew up and went off to school abroad, her home became quiet. The long days felt boring without the usual rush of daily activities, and she felt as if she were living in a vast, empty space. She took some time to accept that the phase of raising her children had ended, and now it was time to live for herself. At first, she didn't know what to do with all the free time, but then she decided to try painting, again something she had put aside for many years. After the first few lessons, she realized that painting didn't just help her rediscover her creativity, it also brought her a sense of peace and happiness she hadn't felt in a long time. Her story is an example of how many parents can find joy and meaning in life after their children grow up. It's about creating new habits, reconnecting with old hobbies, and doing things that bring happiness and fulfillment. The key is to make small, positive changes to your daily routine, and soon these changes will help you create a life full of meaning and joy. Once you found joy and started making positive changes, the next step is maintaining these habits long term. To do so, you need to create a living environment that supports these changes. Start your mornings with something simple, like a session of yoga or meditation to relax both your body and mind. These moments not only help you maintain your health, but they also keep you connected with yourself and the world around you. Try starting your day with a simple activity like a morning walk or enjoying a cup of coffee at your favorite cafe. These activities will help you feel refreshed and provide a positive start to the day. You can change your sleeping habits, waking up a little earlier each morning to enjoy a few quiet minutes before diving into your daily routine. The important thing is not to overwhelm yourself with a packed schedule, but to focus on meaningful activities that bring you joy. A simple morning, a few minutes of music practice, or a pleasant get-together with friends or family can make a world of difference. You don't need to do everything at once. Start small, create easy-to-maintain habits, and gradually these will become an essential part of your daily life. To keep these habits as part of your routine, it's essential to practice patience and consistency. Remember, it's not about achieving perfection, but about making steady, consistent progress. It's the little habits done consistently that will lead to a more fulfilling, joyful life. There will be days when you may not feel like sticking to your routine. That's completely normal. But instead of giving up, see this as an opportunity to keep going and push through. By being persistent and committed, you'll see that your life won't just be filled with happy moments, but also with a deeper sense of meaning and purpose. When you take care of yourself and maintain these habits, you create a life that is full of vitality, happiness, and fulfillment. These changes may not happen overnight, but over time, you'll notice that you feel stronger, more flexible, and more joyful. Most importantly, you'll realize that your life is full of meaning and you are living it to the fullest. By connecting with yourself and building habits that nourish your body and soul, you'll find joy in every moment, no matter your age. In conclusion, finding joy in life after your children grow up is not something difficult. By incorporating small, meaningful changes into your daily life, you can create a life that's full of happiness, fulfillment, and vitality. This phase is an opportunity for you to start fresh, focus on what brings you joy, and live life with intention and excitement. You've raised your children, and now it's time to raise your own happiness and fulfillment. The best years of your life are still ahead of you, and with these small steps, you'll find the joy that's always been within you. As we come to the final part of this journey, I want to reflect on everything we've discussed so far. We've explored the sense of loss and uncertainty that can come after your children have grown up and left home. We've talked about the importance of reconnecting with yourself, rediscovering your passions, and re-engaging with life in a way that feels fulfilling and meaningful. We've also discussed practical steps to help you find joy after the changes that come with this phase of life. Now it's time to put everything into action and truly embrace the new chapter that's ahead of you. The truth is, there's no right way to navigate life after your children have grown up. There's no one-size-fits-all path to finding joy or creating meaning in this stage of life. What works for one person may not work for another. But that's the beauty of this time. It's entirely up to you how you shape it. You have the freedom to explore new hobbies, rekindle old passions, and build a lifestyle that reflects what truly matters to you. The possibilities are endless, and it's never too late to create a life full of purpose and joy. This time in life isn't a waiting room for the end, it's a new beginning. Your children have moved on, but that doesn't mean your purpose has ended. It's simply shifted, and with this shift comes an opportunity to redefine what a fulfilling life looks like for you. You're in control of this next chapter. You have the power to choose how you spend your time, who you spend it with, and how you show up for yourself each day. And while it might seem intimidating at first, this is your moment to really live for yourself. It's important to remember that life after your children grow up doesn't have to be a lonely or aimless existence. Sure, there will be times of solitude, but it's up to you how you fill that solitude. Loneliness can be a challenge, but it also provides the space for personal reflection and growth. It's a time when you can focus on your well-being, reconnect with your dreams, and build a life that feels truly authentic to who you are now. You don't have to do it alone. Seek out support, stay connected with loved ones, and remember that you are not defined solely by your role as a parent. You are more than that. So let's revisit some of the key concepts that can help you find joy, fulfillment, and purpose as you move forward. 1. Rediscover your passions. Whether it's returning to a hobby you once loved or trying something completely new, now is the perfect time to reconnect with what makes you feel alive. Don't let your past role as a parent define what you can or can't do now. The sky's the limit. Find activities that excite you and bring joy into your life. 2. Reconnect with yourself. As you've dedicated so much time to raising your children, now it's time to focus on yourself. Practice self-care, take time for reflection, and rediscover what truly brings you happiness. You may find that the person you've become is even better than the one you were before. Embrace that. 3. Build strong relationships. Whether it's reconnecting with old friends or making new ones, social connections are critical for well-being. Isolation is common in this stage, but with effort, you can create a social network that brings positivity and fulfillment into your life. Don't hesitate to reach out to others and let yourself be open to new friendships and experiences. 4. Engage in meaningful activities. Find things that engage both your mind and body. Whether it's exercising, learning something new, volunteering, or taking part in community events, these activities give you a sense of purpose and satisfaction. Your life doesn't need to be stagnant. After your children leave, it can be a time of exploration and growth. 5. Be patient and kind to yourself. Transitions are never easy, and it's normal to experience mixed emotions when your children leave the nest. Don't rush the process or feel like you have to figure everything out all at once. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate this new phase. It's okay to have moments of doubt and uncertainty, but know that with time, you'll find your rhythm and create a life that feels good to you. The key to this next chapter in your life is intentionality. Every day is an opportunity for you to decide how you want to live, how you want to feel, and what you want to do with your time. Life doesn't stop when your children grow up. In fact, it's just getting started. This is your time to build the life you've always dreamed of, to explore new possibilities, and to find the joy in the everyday moments. As you embrace this new phase, always remember that the best years are still ahead of you. The path to happiness and fulfillment is not about being busy or achieving monumental goals. It's about living with intention, savoring small moments, and creating a life that aligns with your values and passions. It's about being the best version of yourself for yourself. Don't be afraid of change. Embrace it. Life has so much more to offer, and you are more than capable of creating a life full of meaning, joy, and connection. The journey doesn't end when your children leave the nest. It just takes on a new direction, one where you can take the lead and enjoy the freedom to live on your own terms. As we end this video, I want to leave you with a final thought. Your best days are ahead of you. The moment your children leave home is the moment you begin your new adventure. It's the start of a life where you can finally focus on your own happiness and well-being, and it's all up to you. So take that first step today. Rediscover your passions, connect with others, embrace self-care, and live with purpose. Your journey is just beginning, and it's going to be filled with incredible joy, growth, and fulfillment. You've done your job as a parent. Now it's time to do something just for you. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video has inspired you to embrace the next chapter of your life with confidence and excitement. Remember, you're never too old to find joy, discover new passions, and live life to the fullest. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content that can help you live your best life. And leave a comment below. Let me know how you plan to create more joy in your life after your children have grown up. Stay positive, stay connected, and never forget that the best is yet to come.